Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Kavita and hope you all are well. Today's video is the video related to my recent trip to Copenhagen. So I've already uploaded the part 1 of the video and this is part 2. Please check my first video if you haven't already, and if you enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel. The typical Danish pastries include cinnamon roll style pastries or pastry with custard cream in the middle. Oh, there are so many varieties of pastries. Every day we would set out and have a coffee on the go. What I noticed was that in the cafes there is not much place to sit. So it's people usually get a takeaway breakfast or they sit outside somewhere and eat. Typical a Danish breakfast is basically bread. It could be a rye bread or white bread, and it's served with soft cheese, cream, sausage, cold meat, jam, along with tea and coffee. I really enjoyed having coffee in all those cafes. We also went to this burger place which was recommended. It was the Gasoline Grill, and all I would say is the burger was really good, but the chips were amazing. So I personally enjoyed the chips more than the burger. It's basically a beef burger. They also do veg burger as well. When it comes to shopping in Copenhagen, there's so much more to see that we didn't get enough time for shopping. But usually, people say that you should start your shopping from Strojet. So we went to that place. It's the longest shopping street in Copenhagen, and it passes through the City Hall Square. Strojet runs through the central city, and there are all the small and big brands there. And we didn't get much time to go shopping anywhere else. We were more interested in trying out the food and all these museums and castles. So there's not much more I can tell you about shopping, but there is a designer outlet somewhere, and we didn't get enough time to go there. This Design Museum of Denmark, it offers displays of a lot of decorative art, craft, industrial designs, all the modern designs. And initially it was the Royal Frederick Hospital, and that was converted into a museum. And it's worth a visit. It's beautiful. Danish design is known all over the world for its beautiful, sophisticated designs. It first became popular in the 40s and the 50s. This is the sculpture made of bronze of the Little Mermaid, and this was inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's famous fairy tale about a mermaid who gave up everything to be united with a young handsome prince on the land. And every morning she'll swim to the surface from the sea and wait on this rock and wait for her beloved prince who never showed up. Then we visited the Amalienborg Palace, which is in the heart of Copenhagen. You can visit the seat of one of the world's oldest monarchies, and it's made of four identical buildings, and they are the palaces of four royal members of the family. Inside this building is also Amalienborg Museum. We didn't go there at all, but we just took a walk around the palace. It's a beautiful building.
Ja, det skal I ikke være bange for at sige. Sådan er det jo.
It's approximately an hour.
Men man får lidt flere historier, hvis jeg bare holder det på et sprog. Men det skal ikke være nogen tvang overhovedet. So, we are now slowly leaving Nyhavn, and in Danish that means new harbour, but it's not new at all. It's actually around 350 years old. And it was our king at the time. He wanted to connect the King's New Square out there in front of us with the inner harbour area out here behind us. And for that purpose, he had some very strong men dig this canal out here with shovels. So just imagine the tough work they would have been back then. Well, actually took them 2 years to complete, and thanks to them and all the hard work, we can all enjoy Nyhavn here today. And Nyhavn is on the top 10 list of highlights here in Copenhagen, because of all of these differently coloured houses and all the very nice restaurants. Us locals, we love Nyhavn as well, especially in the summertime. We like to come here on a Friday afternoon after work and then meet up with friends and family and wish each other a very nice weekend, maybe over a glass of wine or beer and a bite to eat. And the reason why we all love Nyhavn so much is because if the sun is out, then Nyhavn is always on the sunny side. And we just love that sun in the summer here because we don't get that much sun here in the winter time. So if you look here in front of you, we have that modern building coming up here to your left, and this is our Royal Playhouse Theatre, which opened in 2008, and that's a very sustainable building, and they actually use the water from the harbour here to cool it down inside on a hot summer day. And if you go in there as a guest here in the winter time, you will actually be helping to warm it up, because then they'll be using your body heat along with the heat from the lamps in there to warm it up. And thereby they have a reduction of 40% on their energy bills. Now if you look up there, you see on the first floor these green windows. That's where they have their changing rooms. And sometimes when it gets dark, they forget to draw the curtains. And then we get to see all sorts of things that they might not want us to see. Or maybe they do, who knows. Now they actually also have a very nice cafe here at ground level where you can sit and enjoy this lovely view of opera, which opened in 2005, and it was a donation by the April Family Foundation. Now the building itself was designed by Henning Larsen Architects, and it seats just above. Right, just to the left, you see there's on the corner opposite from blocks. this red, blood red brick building. That's called the Royal Brewery, and it was also built by King Christian IV back in the 1600s. He was a very, very busy king. He ruled for around 60 years, so he had lots of time.
Then we visited a Royal Copenhagen shop. So this Royal Copenhagen porcelain is produced by Royal Porcelain Factory Copenhagen from 1775 till today. Copenhagen has to be explored on a bike. It is the best bike city in the world, and the cycling paths are really, really wide. You hire a bike, so you go to any bike park and then download the app, and that unlocks the cycle once you registered, and then you pay. Finally, sadly, it was time to go back, so we took a metro to the airport, and then it was pretty much straightforward, everything, and yeah, took a flight back to Manchester. Copenhagen Airport is a decent sized airport with 3 terminals and around 70 to 80 duty free shops. They call it tax free shops. There are loads of restaurants and cafes. So we had a really good time. We had to spend 3 to 4 hours at the airport, and time just flew. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.